initial plan, when it's 3-something in the morning and I'm out here burning brush, it was to tell you how excited I am the burn ban is lifted. But the reality is, I had a dozen Carolina Reaper wings at Joe's in Schulenburg last night. The most amazing wings you've ever had, don't get me wrong. But food does fight back. That, I think, is happening in my lower to middle colon as we speak, and has been all night. Yeah, no sleep for me. Speaking of which, I've got to take care of a few things. Why don't we resume these festivities in a couple of hours? Yeah. Checking this little list of chores I have to see if I can procrastinate any longer before we start cutting. Nope. I think it's cutting and burning time. Let's do this. This is the new Steel MS-271 Farm Boss. In terms of farm and ranch use, I think this is like an optimal size. You know, on second thought, this is exceptionally dangerous. That tree is so big and so heavy, and I don't know exactly how it's gonna fall because there are so many different places that are holding weight, and I don't know what the integrity of these branches looks like. So I think the smartest thing at this point, hook a chain right up there and try to drag this out. But before we go get that tractor, we have 1, 2, 3 big red oaks here. Man, this thing is hot. So I'm curious to see, I'm gonna break open the reservoir and see if I'm out of bar chain already. If that's the case, I'm a little disappointed at how quickly you go through a tank of bar chain oil here. If that's not the case, I gotta figure out why that blade and that chain are so hot. You know, I've still got bar chain oil there. I don't know why that thing got so hot. Maybe that wood's just really hard and really old? I don't know. It started slowing down on that cedar tree when I cut the base of that cedar. Contingency plan. Always have a contingency plan. We got my little guy here, that MS-170 homeowner mini saw. It's barely a chainsaw, but it can cut some stuff and make a little pile over here on the back by the wildlife feeder. So let's go do that real quick. And then we'll go sharpen some chains, grab the tractor, move some wood, maybe light a fire. Yeah. By the way, pop quiz time. If you happen to know what that is growing on this tree, mention so in the comments below. So to the best of my knowledge, the indigenous people at one point used this as soap. They would cut it into pieces and rub it all over their bodies for a nice, fresh, and clean smell. Please don't do that, by the way. That is the worst stuff on the planet. It's just a wicked vine, and it will ruin your life. You can smell the deer. They must have just been here. I think that feeder went off. I think they've been up here munching and hanging out in our little refuge. All right, big guy. What do you say we go back and grab a tractor?
Well, human partner, I think you should probably just start a fire. Then you can take me back up to the house and we'll grab some of those good treats.
What do you want to bet there are no yellow jackets in this log? Well, let's find out. You know, we've cut and cleared and burned, but I feel like we haven't even made a dent. I thought I would be done with this entire area in a weekend. No chance whatsoever. But I do have an idea. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Something to help me with brush. You gotta stay tuned for a future episode to see my idea.
Good Lord, Lizzo. What kind of abomination have they brought to the ranch this time? Oh dear.
We have finally got the tractor. Cattle are fed, remnants at my feet. Let's take a look and see if we can unstack, some of this wood and get this tree on its side so I can cut it up without getting smashed and killed. was rather anticlimactic, but at least I know I've got a stable foundation here. I know how this thing's going to hold, so I don't knock it over on top of myself while I'm cutting. That would suck big time. That's a big one. Not quite. Almost. Let's go ahead and cut that sucker in half. Whew! That is the last of it. Man, that's a lot of work. Okay. Okay, time to burn. All right, dude, you hold down the fort. This is insane. I don't know about you. Okay. So here I am for the textbook ending to this video with torching that massive fire. So I came out, no kidding. I've got everything to light it up. He was over there. Those are not our girls. These are our girls. He was with the other girls. I don't know where he went through, but I've got to go fix this fence. Okay, seriously, what do you have to say for yourself?
Well, I don't know what happened, Ryan. I just blacked out and woke up on the other side of the fence.
Okay, come on, guys. Let's eat. So, unfortunately, I'm not going to give you the end of the video that I had planned, but we're going to feed some cows. And Big Tex, I believe, has achieved fired status with his third strike. So, let's wrap this thing up. I hope you guys have an awesome Thanksgiving. We'll see you next time. Oliver, it's okay. It's okay, Oliver.